Surprise! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Dee! Hey, we are back. Surprise, surprise, surprise. It's Comixstravaganza Live. It is the Dee and Johnny Show. And it's the greatest show you know. Oh, wow.
We started
singing it, not knowing what it was. Well,
They didn't start singing it, they started watching
no,
it.
I know, but you like came in on like the key of Gee Whiz, and I got lost.
All my fault, huh?
Yeah, it's always your fault. Are you kidding
And
me?
look at you, got here 2 minutes before the show
I know.
started.
Oh, I know.
Maybe we would have had time to rehearse it if you hadn't have been so late.
Hold on.
Look, see, he's still drinking his drink because he's all like late running in.
Neurosonic, packed with B6 and B12 vitamins. We get no endorsement from that.
Nobody cares.
But I love this stuff. It has almost completely replaced my soda addiction.
My background's falling down here.
Anyway, this is Comixstravaganza Live. I am your co-host, John Pica, along with Dee Barty. And we are brought to you by GraphicPolicy.com and ComicBento.com. Let's get this out of the way right now. If you want to get the best graphic novels, surprise mystery box in your mailbox every month, check out our sponsor, Comic Bento, at mycomicbento.com. Last week, I did a live bento box opening. $125 worth of graphic novels for $20.
Dang.
mycomicbento.com. Check them out. They help support our show. Anyway, Dee, it's been like a month.
Like a month.
See, here's what happens.
What had happened was
Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays,
New Year's.
New Year's, and what just all of that stuff. You know, we get busy doing family stuff and whatnot, and it's crazy.
Well, you know what? All the regular TV shows took a break, a winter break. So that was just our winter break.
Yeah, well, no, that's right. That's right. We did on the Wednesday night shows. We took the entire month of December off, and we'll be back with those shows on Wednesday night, probably sometime mid-January. We haven't set the date yet. Our studio in Nashville is under attack by Christmas decorations that need to be put away and shuffled away, and so they're crates stacked. It's a mess. It's a mess. So and you know what I haven't done yet? I personally haven't unpacked from Geekonomicon, which was at the beginning of December, the 10th, the 11th, 12th, and 13th. Yeah, I haven't unpacked any of the props or costumes or anything. I have been a bad monkey. But we had a great time at Geekonomicon. I hated that you couldn't be there with us. There were 10 of us that went.
Dang.
8 in a van. No, more than that. There were 8 in our van going from Nashville to Biloxi. 2 drove from Memphis and Little Rock, and then 1 flew in from Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. And so we had a huge crew there. Mm-hmm. And had a good time, had a great time. We did all of their entertainment and all of their programming for Diesel Punk. We set the world record for the most Diesel Punks in one room.
Nice.
Yeah,
that was like your goal all along, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one
great.
of the goals. We hosted a pinup contest.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah. Pinup contest, and we crowned a lovely young lady from Memphis named Brittany as the 2015 Geekonomicon Diesel Punk Pinup Queen, and that was a lot of fun. And we did a Friday night burlesque show. We did a Saturday night magic and music review, and did a bunch of panel discussions, workshops, and whatnot. It was awesome. We had a great time.
Sounds like it.
Now, here's the thing, Dee. I'm going to make a commitment, and I want you to make this commitment with me. This is our commitment ceremony right now. 2016 is the year. I promise unto you. Is the year that Dee joins us for some of these cons and events.
Oh, yeah!
If you're out there watching, if you're a
Absolutely.
convention, and you want some fun hosts to host your main stage events, to do some fun panels on geek culture, on what we do or don't know about geek culture, you can book us individually or as a duo. We prefer as a duo.
You can't book me individually, sorry.
As a duo.
I don't know if I'm doing that well. I need somebody to play off of.
You would be a great host on a stage or for like a panel discussion with a celebrity, like facilitating people asking questions and whatnot.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, and of course Dee is famous for her interviews at cons, like at C2E2 and Chicago Comic-Con a couple of years ago, and getting hit on by George Perez and getting a restraining order by Dean Cain. And,
I told you not to talk about that.
And see, we need to do that more in 2016.
More restraining orders.
Yeah. So that's our goal, our personal goal, and you guys can make it happen. If you're a convention or an event, and you want to book us, just check us out at Comixstravaganzalive.com, and there's a button, or on our Facebook page, there's a button to book us now. Yep. So that'll be awesome. So Dee, the biggest news that happened over the Christmas holiday, and this is one of the other reasons why we haven't been able to get together, or at least from my side, is because the big release for Force Awakens, Star Wars, came out. And I understand from the rumor mill that you still haven't seen this movie yet.
No, I haven't. Do you want to know why I haven't?
I would love to know why.
Okay, so me and my family, or my family and I had to use proper grammar here. Anyway, we went to try and go see it. Well, it was sold out.
Yeah.
Except there was 2 tickets left.
Ah, okay.
All but 2 tickets. So, I have a family of 6.
Yeah, you got a crew.
So I was like, oh my gosh. So my husband and one of my daughters really wanted to see it. So they went to go see it. And then I was supposed to take my oldest daughter to go see it. Well, then she decided she wanted to go see it with her boyfriend and his family. So I still haven't seen it yet because nobody wants to go with me to see it.
I would take you in a heartbeat.
Well, let's go.
All right. Good night, everybody.
See you later.
Actually, seriously, if you want to go after this, we could go. But I've only seen it once, and so since you've not seen it, I don't want to spoil it. But for our...
Are you kidding? 3 people in my house have seen it. You don't think it's been spoiled already? I mean, come on.
So you've heard all about. Okay, well, so here's the deal. If you watch first day with my new tongue. If you
gotta come up with another line.
No, that is the line.
No,
that is.
You gotta come up with something else.
That is it.
Nope.
Well, you.
What do you think Johnny should come up with? Something different.
You can tweet us live right now at Live
First day with
Comics
my
and
new
let us know.
tongue. I'm done with that. Next.
Yeah,
what else you
it's
got?
my bit. Anyway, so our last live episode before we broke for Christmas, I got together with a viewer, Matt Peachy, who wanted to be on the show, and turned out he was great. And fans, by the way, Matt, have been emailing us asking when you're going to be back on the show again.
Oh.
And so we need to talk about some repeat appearances. Maybe doing your own show, Matt, called Just Peachy. I'm just saying. Could be cool. Anyway, Matt and I kind of debated our theories about what was going to be in The Force Awakens. And we were mostly wrong. But that's because we were basing theories only on what the trailers showed. Mm-hmm. However, I was right when I said I thought Kylo Ren had to have been the apprentice. If he wasn't Luke Skywalker, he had to have been the apprentice of Luke Skywalker. And I was absolutely correct with that. 100% correct. He was one of the students of Luke Skywalker. He was trained by Luke. But obviously he turned to the dark side and destroyed the new Jedi Order. And Luke, being a little wimpy wuss went into hiding instead of dealing with him. I mean, come on. Who in their right mind doesn't believe that Luke Skywalker could just take Kylo Ren out of the equation like that? But you know why he didn't?
No.
Because it's his nephew. He doesn't want to kill another member of his family that fell to the dark side. I mean, he already lost his pops. He already lost his mom because Vader...
So just let the dark side kill all these innocent people?
No, this is what I'm saying, but he's being a little...
Little punk?
He's being a punk. Luke, come on, man. Be a man. Grow a pair. Go take out Kylo Ren. But there's still good in him. I can feel it. Whatever. Anyway. So I saw Force Awakens. And I liked it. I wasn't in love with it. Any of you who have been following me on Facebook, you know that I thought it was a little bit too much like a modern action movie. Too much J.J. Abrams, not enough George Lucas. And so for my fix of like what I consider real classic Star Wars, I went back and I watched the original trilogy. I watched the prequels, which I love. I rewatched the last season of the Clone Wars, and finally got to watch Star Wars Rebels. See, I don't have cable. So Rebels is only available on Disney XD until it comes out on Blu-ray or DVD. And at the beginning of December, they released Rebels Season 1 on Blu-ray. So I got it for Christmas. And so I binge-watched Rebels for 2 days. And, man, if you're not watching this show, you need to tune in because it is the best Star Wars out there. It is the Star Wars you're looking for. Have you ever seen Rebels?
I've never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you guys get Disney XD?
Yeah.
You guys ought to check. You ought to check it out. You really should. It's canon, which means it's the official story, and it takes place like 5 years before Star Wars: A New Hope with Luke, Leia, and Han. Mm-hmm. And it's all about how the Rebel Alliance forms.
Okay.
And it's you know, it's awesome. It's really great. It's fantastic.
Cool.
You should check it out.
Okay.
And Darth Vader's even in it. My favorite character. I love Darth Vader. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be Luke Skywalker. But as I got older, I related more and more to Darth Vader, the Dark Lord of the Sith. It makes that. Oh, hey, look what I got at Geekonomicon. Look at that.
Magic Man?
I'm Magic Man! Thank you, John Wofford, for this
Is there a
awesome
song in
t-shirt. I don't know, probably. Ooh, he's a magic man. Yeah, by heart. Yeah. Try to understand. Yeah. Ooh, that's my new theme song.
Ooh.
Next time you see me, I'm going to have a beatbox on my shoulder, walking in the room, playing Magic Man by heart.
Our viewers probably don't even know what a beatbox is.
Well, look, if they're watching me, they're probably my age, so they might have an idea. Now, people tuning in to see you tend to skew a little bit younger, and so you might be right. Yeah.
I get the young people.
Yeah, you are the baby of the show.
No, I'm not.
What are you? 26?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I just had a birthday.
I know. Happy birthday.
Yay.
Christmas Day. Yeah. I sent her a card that said, "Happy birthday and Merry Christmas," because we talked about that the last episode. How much you hated that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How much that sucked. So I just had to twist it in there a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Did you get anything cool for your birthday?
I did. I got a new laptop, touchscreen laptop.
Really?
And a new camera. So excited.
How many cameras do you have?
5.
5?
Well, I have 5 now. I had 4, but now I have 5.
You want to get rid of any of them?
Yeah, if you know how to fix them. No, so they work fine, just not for what I need.
Yeah, see, I used to be into photography. Back in the day, 35mm film. I developed it myself. I used to create some pretty stunning images, but man, I don't have a dark room anymore, and getting 35mm film is hard, and you know, it takes a long time. You know, I get 24 exposures per roll of film, so you gotta be like meticulous. It's just
I mean, I was a kid when all that was going on.
One of these days, Dee. Anyway, what else has been going on with you? Anything exciting? Anything coming up this year?
Everything exciting. Yeah, but I can't talk about it. Not yet.
All right. Well, one thing we can talk about, January 16th and 17th in Murfreesboro at the Clarion Inn, used to be the Holodome, Holiday Express Holodome, Murfreesboro Anime Comic-Con. It's like $10 to get in, I think. Go to comiccitytn.com, get all the details, but I'm going to be there. I would love for you to be there. Okay. I'm going to be doing a workshop on creating a character and marketing the character for revenue, you know, for income. So what I did with Big Daddy Cool and creating a character based on my talents and creating a story, teaching other people how to do the same thing so that they can generate income. If you're an actor or a cosplayer and you want to know how you can, you know, avoid the whole, because I got sick of doing the whole audition cycle, right? You know, going auditions, hoping they call me back, going to the callbacks, waiting to find out if I got the part, getting rejected or getting it, you know, the deal. And so early on I said that's for the birds. So I just created my own stuff, my own characters, my own works, and market them to theaters and dinner theaters and now Comic Cons and whatnot. And so I'm going to teach people how to do the same thing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that and hosting their cosplay contest. I would love...
Oh, I did that. Are you doing Mark's show?
Yeah, Mark Ballard show.
Yeah, I did that. It was so fun. I was one of the judges for the cosplay show.
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
When? Oh, that was a couple of years ago with Joanne.
Yep.
Yeah. And special well wishes go out to our friend Joanne Paget. She's dealing with some stuff right now. And Joanne, I just want to let you know that we are thinking about you. We are praying for you. We do love you.
And I will see you Tuesday at your birthday bash.
I might be able to make that. She invited me.
Did she?
Yeah.
You should go, because I'm going. That'd be so much fun.
That would be a lot of fun. Let me see what I can do. Anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, January 16th and 17th, Murfreesboro Anime Comic Con. Can you yeah,
Con.
that's it. MACK. M-A-C-K. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So check that out. And, of course, the other Comixstravaganza hosts and Cosplay Collective will be there. They're doing the Cosplay Suite. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I could probably come on Sunday.
Yeah, let's make it happen. You can. So come Sunday to MAC. Come to our booth, and Dee will be there to autograph whatever you bring for her to autograph.
Please bring something.
You can meet Dee in the flesh, baby. That would be awesome. Yeah. We will have a great time.
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it.
Anyway, let's get to why we are here tonight. Dee, what time is it?
New comics!
Yes!
You didn't cue me in. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. We didn't rehearse. This is completely unscripted, can you tell?
No, never.
So, talking about Star Wars...
This dang thing, it's gonna fall over.
Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, and you know what? I totally forgot to note what number this is. I think it's number 14. Star Wars number 14. It's the ongoing monthly series from Marvel. And, you know, this month we have the confrontation, the meeting between Chewbacca and the bounty hunter that has been tooling around with Boba Fett, looking for them and Skywalker. So, that should be cool. Wookiee Wars.
Wookiee Wars!
Dun, 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 dun. Did this one freak you out?
No.
No.
This one. Nope. Nope. It's gotta be right here. Nope. Nope. Take on. There's one of them in here. Did I not grab it?
I don't know. So, this week is a big week of number ones. And one of the number ones from DC is a brand new Swamp Thing series. Swamp Thing #1. Written by one of the co-creators of Swamp Thing, Len Wein. So, #1 hits shelves this Wednesday, the 6th.
The one that freaked me out is not even in here. I guess they didn't print. My
Really?
printer's running low on ink anyway. The one where the guy's holding the other guy's head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Squadron Supreme #2 comes out this week. And I was going to talk about it because Squadron Supreme #1 came out last month. And in the very first issue, Hyperion, who is Marvel's kind of equivalent to Superman, killed Namor the Submariner, who is Marvel's oldest character. He was their first character and is kind of the precursor to Aquaman at DC. And they killed him, decapitated him. So that's what you see on the cover is Hyperion holding Namor's decapitated head.
I don't like that.
Yeah, and a lot of people are talking about that series from the first issue because these are heroes from their individual worlds. They're the last survivors of their worlds that were destroyed during Secret Wars, and they have come together and vowed to protect their new world, Earth, at all costs. So they're going to take whatever measures necessary, and their first mission was to assassinate Namor the Submariner. I don't know. Do heroes assassinate other heroes?
I don't think so.
See, there's some moral ambiguity there. Mm-hmm. I said ambiguity. Anyway, The Shield #2. We didn't get to talk about this when issue #1 came out because we were on break. But The Shield is a classic character from years and years from the Mighty Crusaders and Archie Comics. Black Dot Comics is what their imprint is, has relaunched the series with the Shield as a female, a woman character. And what's really interesting to me about this is it's been a cool debut, a lot of buzz inside the industry, but not a whole lot from fandom. You know, everyone raised Cain when they made Thor a woman. Mm-hmm. And when they let Sam Wilson become the Captain America, an African American being Captain America, a lot of people just, really were outraged. But very little talk about the Shield being a woman.
Oh, they're used to it by now.
Well, it may be because to today's fans, they're not as familiar with the Mighty Crusaders and the Shield. But she's a kick-ass redhead. What else could you want?
It's your fantasy, isn't it?
It is. It is. I don't know what it is. I love strong women. Xena, Warrior Princess, She-Hulk, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, Princess Leia.
You like the women that could just stomp you, don't you?
I do. What is wrong with me? Ultimates, #3. Now, this is... I hated the first Ultimates book. The Ultimate Universe Ultimates. But this book is aces. We got Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Monica Rambeau, now known as Spectrum. We got Miss America, what's her last name? Ruiz, I think. And the Blue Marvel, Dr. Brashear. And these are some of Marvel's most powerful characters, one of Marvel's most brilliant characters. I would have loved for it to be Hank Pym, but T'Challa, the Black Panther, is willing to do things Hank Pym wouldn't do. And this team, like the Squadron Supreme that I talked about, being proactive, these guys are proactive, but not in a kind of semi-evil morally ambiguous way. These guys have the right attitude, the right heart. They are doing the right thing for the right reasons. And it's an awesome book. Issue number 3 on shelves this week.
This is kind of scary.
Yeah, this is another issue number 1. X-Men, number 1. Uncanny X-Men. I don't know really anything about the book other than some of the main characters. Magneto, Psylocke, Sabretooth, Mystique. I don't know if this is M, I think maybe. I'm not sure who that is. And Phantom X. Again, the morally ambiguous X-Men. This is going to be a big release. Big release. I don't know anything else about it other than it's releasing this Wednesday, January the 6th.
Hey, look, all your babes in one spot.
Woohoo! Yeah. All right, so A-Force, number 1. This is the female Avengers spinoff. We got She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, Medusa, and you know what? I don't know who these other 2 characters are. I think she's from Runaways, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, all-female team, you know, kicking butt, taking names. Although Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, is not actually an official part of this team because she's on the Ultimates, but she is in this issue. So, but She-Hulk. All you cosplayers out there, if you when you meet me, if you want me to fall in love with you, She-Hulk is the way to do it.
Even if you're a guy.
That's not She-Hulk. That's the Hulk. See, here's
but
the
a
great.
guy can be She-Hulk.
See, if you gender bend She-Hulk, then you're just the Hulk. I'm sorry. That's the way it is.
Well, not if you're like a tall, skinny guy. You could be She-Hulk because I mean you can't pull off the Hulk there.
Okay. Maybe.
Didn't think about that, did you?
All right. So this is interesting. DC is doing something this week that I think is really cool. You've heard of these adult coloring books? Or coloring books for adults? You know, that you got fairies and Game of Thrones and whatnot. And apparently people are getting really into these coloring books. Not just fans, but like my aunt and uncle, they, in their 60s and 70s, they're getting into doing these adult coloring books because it helps prevent dementia. You know, it keeps the mind engaged, it keeps you sharp and whatnot. So anyway, DC this week is doing these variant covers that are basically adult coloring books. And this week it's Green Arrow, Green Lantern, a couple of others. But this one was my favorite one. So you can pick up this week's issue of Green Arrow and color it yourself.
Maybe I'll color this one.
You may color that one. I'll let you have that. Take that with you. All right, one last one. And I'm glad you saved this one for the last, Dee. Now, I'll remind everyone, there are a lot more things that are out this week on shelves, like Anakin and Obi-Wan, a new series from Marvel that takes place pre-Clone Wars. That's really cool. A bunch of other stuff.
Maybe I should get that because I like Obi-Wan. He's my favorite.
Oh, that would be a good one for you to start with.
Yeah.
Issue number 1 is on shelves right now.
Awesome.
I went to grab it before coming here. If you guys didn't hear, if you went to the shop Wednesday and they didn't have Obi-Wan and Anakin number 1 in stock, it's because it did ship for release on Wednesday, but then Marvel realized we made a huge mistake. And they called all the stores nationwide and said, you cannot put this book out. It was not supposed to release until January 6th. But that wasn't the only one. There were a couple of other books, Amazing Spider-Man, some others. And they got so much heat about it, so much flack, that Marvel said, okay, go ahead and release them Saturday. So yesterday. And so,
wow.
Yeah. It's never been done before. It's about 6 books. They released the day after New Year's Day. And I went by I tried to go by the shop today to pick it up, and they were already closed. That's why I was late. Yeah.
Now the truth comes out.
But this is really freaking cool. So any of you who are wrestling fans like I am, especially old school wrestling fans, you remember one of the seminal greats, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Well, there's a new graphic novel out from GH Comics that casts Rowdy Roddy Piper as the Monster Hunter. I think that's just awesome. That's just awesome. He's here to chew gum and kick ass, and he's all out of bubble gum. And it says, "This is my real job." So, fans of Rowdy Roddy Piper, fans of like just ridiculous action adventure, pick this up. Honor the Rowdy One's memory with Rowdy Roddy Piper, Monster Hunter.
So I gotta ask you a question. You said something about wrestling.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, I've always been a fan of John Cena. And,
Okay.
Yeah. So I watched Trainwreck.
Yeah. Okay.
With Amy, what's her name? Amy Schumer. I can't
Could
remember
be.
her name.
Yeah. Amy Schumer. Was he in it?
He's in it.
Yeah.
Totally nude. Okay. Yeah. And
like everything, twigs and berries, the whole junk hanging out.
It's great. But you should see, oh my God. You have to watch it. I can't tell you anything. Trainwreck. Go get it. It's at Redbox.
It's on my list.
Get it.
Maybe not now.
Get it. Please get it. Because it was like, okay, so he's like naked and you're like, oh, or at least I was like, oh, and then he starts talking and some of the things he says, I'm like, oh. And it's
wait,
so funny.
Are you saying he's not a good actor, or that he's
the lines that he was saying? Watch it, please watch it, and you will see what I'm talking about. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that John Cena did that. And yeah,
John Cena is a pretty cool dude, and he's not afraid to embarrass himself or make fun of himself. He's like The Rock in that regard.
Well, he took it to a whole new level.
So maybe he's raised the game. Rock, watch out. Big Jim and the twins are going to be on display.
You have to watch it. Please watch it. Please.
I will watch it. It's been on my list. I'll check that out.
Please. So we can talk about it.
I did go see The Hateful Eight yesterday. Have you seen the previews for this?
No.
New Quentin Tarantino movie? Yeah, with Kurt Russell and Samuel L. Jackson and Jennifer Jason Leigh.
I haven't seen this.
It's a long movie. It's not what the trailers make you think it is. The trailers make you think it's a standard Tarantino, shoot 'em up, bang bang. It's really more of a psychological thriller. 8 seeming strangers, all on their way to Red Rock, Colorado, are stranded together during a blizzard in a general store in the middle of nowhere. And the mystery of who they are and how they're connected unfolds. And there's a lot of bad language. There's some nudity, full frontal male nudity. Could have done without that. Hey,
I'm glad they're doing more of that.
I know you are. I know you are.
I've seen enough boobs in my life.
I haven't.
Time for some penis. Oh yeah, I said it. Thank you.
Wow.
Anyway,
Samuel L. Jackson's finest performance. If you're a fan of Sam Jackson, this movie he deserves an Oscar for. He was great. Great.
I'd watch it. Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's a lot of bad language, a lot of blood. Yeah.
Like gory?
Yeah, it's pretty gory.
Really?
It's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah,
Guy gets his head blown clean off.
Yeah, I won't watch that. Yeah. You can't handle stuff like that. I'm a weenie.
Yeah, I've never understood why Tarantino feels the need to go over the top and cross that line. I never really understood it, but anyway.
Not a fan.
Yeah. Well, fans expect that ultra realism. No, they don't. Maybe 12-year-olds. Kids, punks do.
Well, so how many actual times have you ever heard of somebody getting their head completely blown off? Like, seriously.
Like once from a cannon.
Okay.
In the Revolutionary War.
Right. Okay. So it's not realistic.
No. I don't think so. Maybe 2 gunshots point blank will do that, but I mean,
If like you have
like
a
a pumpkin.
shotgun.
It was like a pumpkin. I'm just.
Speaking of, I'm getting my carry permit.
Are you really? Don't mess with D. Barty.
Right.
Get a cap in the ass. All right, well, guys, that is it for this week. Unless you got anything else, baby doll. No. It's so good to be back with you. Oh, I love you so much.
Oh, can't breathe.
All right. Remember.
You're pulling my hair.
Oh, yeah. Check out our sponsors, graphicpolicy.com, Comic Bento at mycomicbento.com. And
you look like you're doing a rap here.
I'm LL Whitebread.
He's Johnny D. I guess you'd be Johnny P now. He's Johnny P. Sorry, that's all. See, Johnny P.
I don't know.
Come see Johnny P.
Is this a gang
Don't do
sign?
that. You're gonna get shot.
Wait, no. I thought that's only if you put the thumb in, right?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about gang signs.
I think you're wearing the wrong color to do the one.
From red. My aunt gave me this awesome rosary as a gift. I've been wearing it.
Well, you don't need to be doing gang signs then.
Yeah. Well,
Let's end the show.
Anyway, if you like the show, tell 200-300 of your closest friends and family. And check us out on Facebook. Like us. Follow us on Twitter. And that's it. You can email us at comixstravaganza@gmail.com. Let us know what you think of the show. And until the next time, swing hard, swing off, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
Turn it off.